Also, I said one of the campaign promises NDC making and say women's world banking. Also, I'm going to be again. I feel they are 2 forces person catch and say in the I 2 forces I can say do man no. Say I 2 forces and more you respect and over that. I'm sure they say I respecting who bra penny is a tekwe. And you might simple sao. And yes simple sa. Women's World Bank and NDC forecast on Benos on to be again. Women's Development Bank. Sad project where NDC it was useless. It was needless because who was existing banks ne wo Ghana no ADB wo Ghana Commercial Bank wo you were saying rural banks are across Ghana. Fasika we ma you don't need to set up a new bank. Fasika we ma existing banks no. Na kache banks so omo in this base because omo na betimi monitor. Omo so na betimi agi sika ne back because e bosia na de man ko say the ba obetua. Aban na nkasa kote say o this sika ne man ko fo no agede a bosia ne be te say the must log de aye ye be sika na ko fo asandi. Enti fashion banks nsa say Ghana Commercial Bank ne a Great Development Bank me ade mo supervise aban this kapudo na ma every branch be your Ghana Commercial Bank or Ghana have bia give the money to them no farmer market women no fanya man no mo this kind of back. Government doesn't need to set up a new market. Once I dey na board so
we dey mesere mu a mo bia medi matem yeti krom ha ohwe ahaya on the 11th of March aka 2 months pepepe na owura ato forcing ato awo force ekoka kire ye se na yadawrma wo ba bebie Women's Bank na Women's Bank na ehye omo manifesto now Women's Bank no or the same the bebie a enam so omo ya trofo na omo nka no kurenti no okogina Parliament yentie ato forcing mind you 11th March 2025 which is exactly 2 months. And was the year 2025 no omo bebie Women's Bank yentie yewura ato forcing ato award force yentie no.
Right, Honorable Speaker, we have also allocated 51.3 million Ghana cedis as seed fund for the establishment of the Women's Development Bank. Mr. Speaker, we have also allocated 300 million Ghana cedis to the National Apprenticeship Program.
Ato award force wadama papa. They say Women's Bank and the band beba.
We have paid 400 million Ghana cedis, being the capitalization amount, to an escrow account at the Bank of Ghana. And so the Bank of Ghana is now beginning the process to assess the bank so that they can grant license for its operationalization. And so be assured we will make sure that bank is operationalized by the end of the year, the latest. And so what we will now have to do is to put in place the management and the board of the bank. It's all part of the assessment that the central bank will require. So, ma'am, I'll be coming to you in the coming days to get the nominations.
Adolfo, inyanum ni Adolfo, mechia mubiem. Said the biya makachire mu say, maybe I'm very consistent on this matter, that half of the problems in this country, we can blame Ato Forcing for it. Say fedi inyayati. Say Sika World Bank for the Amma Ministry of Finance, really see for flooding no. Ato Forcing doesn't want to release the money. He doesn't have money. You see, oh no, Abeka and I'm a couple of salaries. If the economy is doing so well, why are you going around borrowing for salaries? Eti ene say nrechi no bano na ubeko radio ni TV no so when I garret MPP former benso dia na mo ye na NDC for no person the propaganda bi ba te say the sika bi e the sika bi ma MPP for NMPP for this kano ene nunti ene akra flooding no kra no abeto edi Dr. Baumia na kana sem say aboa onidua nyame ene pra no ho ene say NDC for money ewu monko blame Ato Forcing because even when they came into power, some 13 million be an akodi agency hono oko sweep is can back to Ministry of Finance. Honorable Kennedy ko parliament ko kasa minister for works and housing or see even contracts are ma abrogate na also almost an award no afri no mo ko siki approval from Atoforcing enti aban bia ntumi mba mu for 18 months na o pese u blame the previous government make you think of forcing I and mo aban mu 18 months na mo aban mu 8 years na mo ye hey na o ko share odono in 2016 na ye papa mama sisi da pabre so omoko te odonim no ohun fi omo ti firi mu ti de bia no for 8 years na de bia mo di fi gu mu mo hu se efi mesa be gu odonim bia na obinu tumi gina parliament ka say California is the richest nation so hoflade and New York hoflade and Dubai enti no beza mo ka kire say enam se California was kenti hoflade nti de mo ba ban mu mo hwe na munye juma mokase mbetumi aye no na munjai comparison no na munjai PP4 na ye ho ntoye.
Anything to convince me as a bank manager that you can pay. So you go once, you know you'll not go again. Most don't even bother. So what is the solution of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to solve this problem? What he's saying is that he will set up a women's development bank. Are the women here?
Are the women here?
Are we listening? We are the ones who take care of the children. We are the ones who take care of the home. We are the ones who know that everybody is at peace. And when there's peace at home, there's peace in the community, there's peace in the country. So this bank is to serve the interest, is to ensure that we can reach as many women as possible. Some need a small amount of money, as I say. So how will this bank operate without a collateral? The bank will operate by looking at the amount of money the woman needs, and we've already targeted 1 million women to benefit.
Hey! 1 million women
And
to be empowered.
And what do they bring? All we are saying is that if it's a small amount and you came for 4,000, 5,000, you bring us back just the 4,500, 5,000. Don't bring any interest.
Bank of Ghana office Gombeton. Hey. Because at 2 force in a summer would be kind and they say, the Bank of Ghana for 1 chromoa. Ebeya and Kayan town ombetimi omo option. Tio
Jenia Kasa.
2 bangos were buying.
Jenia Kasa.
Finance minister, home finance minister.
Hey.
Was it a BoG who wants Romoa?
Hey.
Or more options? Options living is a ombetimi a town Bank of Ghana dino.
Euradian Copo.
Now say, Yamu Yamam before.
Hey.
NDC a buying 1 party pa.
Jenia Kasa.
Who are the Pabia Norfi?
But I mean, so.
And I don't want it to me say, must say, the penny and I'm a call a brownie bay.
Omdoma Bona Castle Mountain.
$260 million. Yet you see a different way, Mampain and Ado, Naniswadi Huno, Nyansa who Yano, some baby a Bank of Ghana wano, or Martina one chair, and no man koye security wise, Bibia crying your ho. And to my see. Dying Cassia way, Namin fancy hall, and 1 year sick a cassin in a goo. Now you're more who buy as of mine.
I've been Cassia Sunda, I drink it 20 years here.
And you could see Bank of Ghana.
I've been Cassia Sunda, I drink it 20 years.
New office. Will be a 1 man, would the idea would in fufu, or Jimmy, or in fufu.
Euradian Copo.
Agaba, a Jenny one will be who sick and him, Wunya, what Jimmy, who did fufu.
Canada,
what may crown a woody?
the Canada,
And this a bank, sanity.
Jenia Kasa.
I know Mona, yeah. Quite fast, yeah, or Montias, yeah. Nanka will be back to us, yes, that way. I'm what suggested, say. Either say, ye beton, Bank of Ghana dying as finance minister.
Euradian Copo.
Now, MP Bakokradia, Amazon, no, Bibi Hanu.
Hey, President Mahama.
I don't know. Ebiana Bibi Hanu Kakra. Sampino, Ebiana Bibi Hano, Minim Akokra, Ampino, the one of Jinimu.
Hey.
A whole MP to me, Biana no Case. Eh, Wama, who are 3 near Kosi Dan Kukuku, near the Asigo, Bank of Ghana Dan Kukuku, Ayakosi, and Faswaben was one bone, MP Wabon.
A quiet Joe.
We MP 1 minute Ghana home.
A quiet Joe.
Echesa de pa Ghana enye
Ewurade Nyankopɔn.
and the NDC don't person mo catch Ghana for ni say ade bi ye papa bi ansem fata Ghanaian ade ye papa ye kama say be ka say oh we dey efe we dey ye kama we dey be boa yen entiri ma be ba to so abehwe aka say Ghana ejapade kase we say sia omo mpe
Bre ye ninka so.
ekona lumba o se ekona abusua ade pa ba fi amompe NDC aban no ekona abusua ni NDC aban
Bre ye ninka so. Why? And then when you to me,
and akoba airtime areho omo ban na wo so ombeto omo nton because omo hallmark no ya nton a ye be say no
Bre ye ninka so.
ya be boman no ne yakọ
Bre ye ninka so.
nti aban bi obeba bia no be struggle
Hwene akasa.
ansro man na se akonanim akokraba ade ba akọ ne se mahu se mampanyi John Dramani Mahama was it Middle East crisis bi abaho
Hey.
enti e ka hu bi ama ne ha oman Ghana and this communicators ni bi say petrol bo at the pump station akosoro no Middle East de ne ka ho ena sikasemu a dollar cedi no a se e teba form no eno so ka ho nam so mu nkurasefo mu nya sansem hunu no
Ewurade Nyankopɔn.
mu nya sansem hunu no
Oh, the whole bad, the whole brutal.
da man na mu hu say Middle East crisis ba ho a affect e fuel
Way boy.
Middle East no e was Santase
If it is foolishness, it is foolishness.
Middle East no e Medina
Hey.
Middle East e Takwa Middle East e Kofodia e Achimda hey mu nya isa
Etumpan. Ne ka na da hɔ no.
I promise na omokoye abone so because o man to ombo andwene ho. Na wo san kofa workers akoye new bank. Abra wo aban woni sika kra de betia na seseka. Woni sika de betia teacher sika. Na nya abro na ye wo na propaganda promises ya. Why wouldn't say you do not have the capacity to pay government workers? One kasa minister na kasa so kase 40-something% of Ghana is seeking na yedikotua wages. Yedikotua ka. Enti ukotua, why would you want to set up another bank and also you will have to now go and pay money again? Ambassador Chese, abai wuni we nyina so minim de happen. Settings na bros one. We are settings na bros so tie abai. The same at to force no so women's bank no I say government way no consume 44% of your tax. Just taxes are binding na port due to somebody na. Emu 44% here they are put your government workers. And why wouldn't Nisika editor government workers? Because Kakrana Ebeka, which is about 56%, you cannot do anything with it. Intina Debi Yakobobisian. Into what by why are you setting up Women's Development Bank again? Abra obey me maintain the existing Ghana Commercial Bank, no any Great Development Bank, and no state, chef and woman and more. Now more chiches can almost sign film for no. Say a man to says to Sukra and when you're so. What's your propaganda promises? When would they are propaganda promises? When you do propaganda promises, the fundamentals will expose you. Another thing, I expose you to force no. Another thing, I expose you by no. You see, don't do these things. You don't make life difficult for yourselves. One kasa you are making life difficult for one kasa. And then one settings, baby, I do a bedroom. Why settings, yeah, my baby, I do a bedroom. So, yeah, I bind it. We hope say you to the full bit here. Now, Attorney General so Attorney General there no crime but my Attorney General in America. Or see Attorney General lay bill before Parliament so more the re-establishment of tribunals. I don't even know why Attorney General is doing this. I bind person the beyond your pay cheap. Ghana near our tribunals were under Rollins PNDC. From AI first basic PNDC near our tribunals. And I say democracy no doesn't augur well with any tribunal system no jelly, especially because of the history of Ghana. Ghana will share about somewhere a history no tribunal system no because of PNDC time ni to AFRC said the only tribunal system no abuse of power. It became known as the kangaroo court because the Padua did not get their day in court. They did not get a fair hearing. Omu nya lawyers kra me represent you omu ye din asem no kwa ye ndin ye because tribunal no kofo na mo ti tribunal no so nya judges you one pen ye judge omu maka nipa 2 be ka judge no ma ye 3 it is a ti akwa one judge the case case check now of any patri our moody case. I'll be able to contribution and add to the issue. Okay, as a case, but intina, your court will nipa 3 a court of appeal. Supreme Court so nipa 5 going on cases so cases in Okatakyie cases no high court judges about penalty cases so it case contempt the Federal Court of Appeal let us say you will be na achia and on the standard number na case appeal then you the call what you say it was some of tribunal about knowing the history. I don't even know find the 2 attorney general for some guys anyway who advised attorney general. This is a bad advice because of any in a year when he has celebrated 40 years of the revolution that killed a champion. 40 years you come here judges for Ghana. In the time you know you're problematic for me. Minima junior attorney general fire so koda and on the sumieso and susu muchile obio. I said I don't know whether it went to cabinet. How can you even bring back tribunals on the occasion of 40th anniversary of judges? And I'm more NC for when I'm introduce tribunals. And look at how the tribunals twisted judgments in Ghana. How the tribunals were used to abuse people. How the tribunals were used to truncate justice, to deliver injustice to people. People rot in jail because of more tribunal system. NDC must stop this. And you'll be ante ya mongo country NDC for 50 kwete when I am general secretary, you are the chief administrator of the party. Stop your attorney general. This is needless. Stop your attorney general. You are bringing the haunting memory, the dark memory of a PND AFRC tribunal system back. This is going to cause further delays. Why? Just a President Kufuor fast track court in the change now. Even the existing fast track high court now, President Kufuor, how have you expanded it? Because under Kufuor time there has been expansion in the high court system. So that instead of the fast track high court now, President Kufuor, even commercial court, the commercial cases in Kwanoko, my high court, me a land court, anti-land cases in Kwanoko, my divorce court. This is where the attorney general you want to expand it. Expand you make sure say case court a now what the tribunal become? Why don't you establish more courts? I then I will see more circuit courts in Kamu, more high courts in Kamu, more court. Just say the attorney general stop this. Stop the giants and say stop this. This is needless. This is waste of resources, waste of things, waste. Stop it. Yeah, here. One kasawa but 24-hour economy undeliver. Found more than 24-hour economy attorney general. Who is hunting you? Who is chasing you? Who is chasing you, Eji? Who is chasing you? The what promising who you haven't delivered. Other things will be answering the one that you promised on campaign platform, Yabama local people about black size, moon to me, Yabama will be a DD patch, moon to me, 24-hour economy, moon to me, I done it 24-hour market. In Cook get a crank of why you moon to me, one year reset, moon to me, I must go a tribunal. Reset him, moon to me, I must go a tribunal. I guess the reason why attorney general are frustrated say, Omo comfort to say a year first saying, wound to me one court, my normal force say, do court to run a jail. I did a kitchen blogger and being low IQ, but now internet, so no other NDC food say, ever jail him and you ever jail him because until judicial process. Now, the one who said, case court, you see the wheels of justice grinding slowly. The wheels of justice. And then Crawford now say, resetting the due process is working. Into person for tribunal. Tribunal system cannot operate outside the constitutional due process rules. And to the tribunal number one for tribunal number. Still, the point remains that said the abutrika cry, yes, one way, your chain or no court to say, only do tribunal cry, they will have their day in court. The constitutional provisions, I am not gonna need the right to due process, still wait. It means, stop wasting our time with this tribunal issue. Focus on resetting. We encourage resetting. The existing court, expanding. Nama case in Koko, one more evidence. Press conferences, baby, obey. A do boy in case I'm on the court, all the cases, baby, from. Some of the claims are attorney general, the press conference, Papa, Wakoto, 39, most of them were safe houses by national security. They only use guy, And to what Attorney General, say Attorney General press conferences because evidence be any baby. Won't say action. Won't say action. Oh, get matching coffee, and then kitchen blog, get due process, and then the money. And the money, I'm going to jail coffee. Once a wound to me cry, I must say, and then move to be a day, or you plead you. Wound to me cry, I must say, I'm going to jail to be there, or you plead you. On the more answer, they plead you. Politician, when they talk, what could they couple wound to me? Can't couple wound to me, I'll couple wound to be 7 quasiaboro, or so you bet you one of them quasiam, you bet them. And they want to mean or you plead you with the same NDC follow, with the same AG department, or you plead you. Attorney General, no, I say, Mamma can't message you answer about Attorney General, because there's another issue here, which is a Abutrika case with crowd and way I'm mobile. And the way I'm mobile crowd, the way I'm assembly, which I said the FBI for didn't achieve more than the Konana, the way I'm mobile, but America for the Okama, Massa Utwechi. Can America Utwechi. Action Bertrand, I say Sky Train, no, is it still working in Ghana? And I believe the flood has washed their railways away. Sister, why are you not talking about Sky Train? Because the case is in court. Now may I judge? The case is in court. My judge knew na judge will be a awkward disikabia, medium family, will be a way disikabia, and budget na munjeli no me ade. And then I say a taxpayers' money, no, to be a codia munjeli no, I support. Collins Siakoin or say, Mr. President, you need to reshuffle to succeed. And the 50 quite a million catches or reshuffle crown. A president on take. Frank say for Mr. President was so desperate for power, so he promised everything and anything, including boreholes, cocoa farms, so-called women development bank, and the settings. I suppose he had this year by him. Where's he eating and cooking getting cannibalism on patches or manua? Where they are cannibalism or manua and or modi. And no, But Francie Musa MPP for the National Cathedral People's Party. Why should MPP come to power again? Nobody is saying MPP should come to power again. Yes, National Cathedral and MPP for this car, Munkoji or Munkochi for Munkokos. Now, who cares that walk out because I want to meet you? Be able to say, more than National Cathedral no come on. Yanti hanam na president man kasa ka kire say Price Waterhouse for year he audit about National Cathedral no mo see one city mpoyirai when people like Ralph Munamna the biggest and most expensive hole Ghana the propaganda ni denti any ignorant person bi aso anu afaka na no kekan sewu ana moto wono Michael Mensah, why do you people do propaganda to or say when you do propaganda the fundamentals will expose you to also they are also about say NDC for propaganda and the fundamentals and I expose NDC for the propaganda now or more no eti Abutrika there or the play would very interesting when I saw the me ya say Abanisa but America for the mutual baby on mekao okoye bibi na affect American citizens and as American interests are they will take you. FBI officer and attendant also are there and they are talking. Before FBI Ghana say no mind you American embassy see on America and under diplomatic law no your father say embassy be a corona a free mind a free the extension. E do for Australia embassy e Ghana e ho ura is Australia. Sana Ghana embassy e DC and Ghana embassy e New York. Ura inside the Ghana. America follow into me bomra embassy bia. Enti American embassy na si wono FBI for ho dada wo mu ya adwuma ho. Enti nya say Abutrika be chi na fe de be fly FBI for from America de o mabada bi. FBI for na kasa wa American embassy wo mu ya adwuma ho dada. Enti almost starting monitor comfort. Enti I don't think say Haja for real say them comfort so Haja for real kwana state. Yes. The snitch may give FBI for additional information. But FBI for no information that. Especially I don't understand people. I would think at one not social media, no or this car, no Kinkai. Do you think people were not taking notice of the digital footprint? It's not because yes, you had the Magana form ranty and you be what internet so the away you da. Now what to now 5 to internet to soprano. One some more carbon thing. Now the better go. Oma pick, they've taken notice of it. Now, I would take a cotton say no interview with Captain Smart, the one or the daily no. And I would take a say I don't come American, but where the wallow, wala. Ghana constitution, you copy some part for America for constitution. American constitution to be over a Fifth Amendment. Fifth Amendment is a Ghana constitution, and they account more say Obia will right against self-incrimination. Yet, Chewa, and Ranisi, and your force say Ukaso Tom. Even police who cross gets a true statement. Don't look at your police in the metro. Me person me train kakra matro. Police cannot do you foco. So police will not be true statement. Obey me catch your police the metro. Me train kakra. But wa kasa. We was an true statement. What's an TV so? Now the ama TV the any year home say lawyer be any work guide you. Because our police station now true statements quite deal, you know. There should be a lawyer by you. Anything I make us a police show not true statement by force on Castle Metro. Casamin trans and patro may train me lawyer. Wouldn't be crowded Casamin train me lawyer. Number one uncle Froby, Nebusan and Samin Trodden. No guide once. Men without guide, without help, without men cutting out so true power would show. Mistake or no cutting at TV3. Na Captain Smart studio no be bohom manatity. So no pe clickbait or pe trend. Or say now why it can na video. You should have denied said there be a made me hope. Because prosecutors no be for no any say this is attorney or be prosecuting or no am running say unproven beyond reasonable doubt. Say Ghana standard here copy of America for a Ghana a proof criminal charge by a first a criminal by a beyond reasonable doubt. So in America, so you have to prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Into one kasa America for the also police a chinchinia sikebia baby wo chinchinia wo why a romance scam chinchinia wo ye na nya ba akunye mienu na sika ni nyina bedu 8.3 or 8.1. They must prove it. So men to me improve no more proving 4 million per for 4 million pen who charge near the bubble. O man to me improve no more proving 1 million pen who charge penny at the bubble. O man to me improve no more proving 5,000 who charge penny at the bubble. Where do you Okatakyie Captain Smart on say sikano 5,000 be pay what admit it. Now video now koye interview Captain Smart for America for the code da. And video look credit America cross na woko. Who be do America video look credit FBI for that. This is your now what FBI for will to the State Department and district attorney is not be prosecuted case and say omudi video no be more. And what they will try to do is get the court to admit that video into evidence. And they probably will play it in court. Not judge na what normally translation be chance here. No watch that wa go sika no 5,000 so what admit say bia me do Abu Treka. This one there if you do am. If you want my lawyer do my thing. Now lawyer na what no on so to be waiting for America. Into be fa lawyer for. We wish you all the best there. But you see, Ghana Nankasa will see it starting to them morality because it's sad. It's be our committing crime. Now, because of your politicians, they get away with crime, you know. People were demonstrating. So now Ghana for FBI for the why they catch us FBI for the jurisdiction. FBI forward because you see, and FBI for man for open on Ghana. Ghana and America fire their friend prisoner exchange agreement that okay say Mahama time. Mahama one, yeah, the Gitmo detainees be Ghana. So okay, send Mahama time, yeah, the Guantanamo Bay for be Ghana. Sa arrangements, no, yeah, America focus sign a contract. Yeah, prisoners view America, will make me do my Ghana. Ghana, so prisoners view Ghana, make me do my America. So be a prisoner or Ghana. Now said America for interest for that person, they will extradite the person to America. So this way, prisoner or America, not Ghana, so you're interested to say. A first of all, except that Oforiate is not a prisoner. And America so catch us all the more prisoner exchange agreement. They don't support political persecution. America was sweating to because Emrepia to grow and the lawyers a friend they exceptions to the rule. Now I deal with from sign no. If you don't know any America pass any agreement to exchange prisoners no. And do that's why person and supporting political persecution. Besides, Oforiate a prisoner or a free man. The boss of Faliaman says, "Oh, get a green card. You know, go feed one foco." every before Nyansa, but NDC watches someone Nyansa, but Trump running go for NDC for say we get sense past you people. You don't know to corona exceptions no they are mono. And the FBI for no or more jurisdiction over their citizens, almost citizens' interest. And to almost say, why a romance scam affecting your citizens? 3, 2, romance scam no young crow for Susika Abedum, American government so name crow for BSC can also a tax home. It you see, again, citizens can money or money. What sign the American government because I see can Abedu one American government will tax more budget. It that's the interest of American government. The citizens of America say why a romance scam affect Americans. Obi one man in the savings they're not going on the amount. They have to protect the interests of their citizens. Into a man from pen on bag and the American embassy. And almost only Yoko force agreement that to trace the money. As long as Sikani from my dear, must they go come. On my mamma, only got a butcher, only Yoko for a year, man, a Yoko for what a year. Because some money to be some back to be within Ghana. Into a money police for Yoko for an area by 2 ayacho. What's that? Emrano. Obi a mo bia medina be moral argument on a politician say money fi adena me hu say DJ Willie aye video no kana o we the NDC man matter I would like say nka de be politics but we any political issue. You cannot blame NDC for abutri kasem wakwa for America for sika. America is chasing you, tracking you. What tracking what they do her? Go and prove that you are innocent. Let them prove the case even against you. That's even the standard. Anyway, and yeah, but a bank could not have done anything as long as Sikani Americans, Sika, affecting American interest, American government interest. Ghana government could not have said, now, what you on your MP, the MP cry action now, MP cry action, MP cry. Ghana government cannot say the MP the diplomatic immunity, parliamentary immunity, master parliamentary immunity. Then do abrochero, you go talk to, prepare to get a good lawyer. What you say, and I think Abu Treka, this will be the longest movie. But your movie no. As dear than a tikono. You see, but this is an advice to boys. Some years said you manage oh yeah, dear, from who see. Now every year for no she talk mukra. Uncomfort to be change your moody. No, I'm not share remote area. Cry got you. Now I would damn internet. So now kind. Now will show me that you, massa. Fadano crash will be demo. Don't let who translate the camera because don't let it just say a simple thing. That's what I'm saying. Say you need a lawyer every day and try my uncle Nyansa what a lawyer. Why you mistake me? We are one big internet so I can't see how only papa could to me internet so kind $1 million. That's the first red flag. You both say Ghana genuine money. Ghana have one pana or $1 million. That's why to cry Ibrahim Mama $1 million. They're because I'm a kind. That's the first red flag. Why you're born in the lawyers cannot save you. Until good luck. Yeah, one person will be to that. Look, this one there. I wish I can do politics with it, but this is not a political matter. We should not make NDC and MPP about this matter. This is not a political matter. What you say? What they affect American interest? The matter you go if you run. America will chase you. They will deal with you. What you say? Next time, won't call you romance. You may try Americans. They did 100 years ago, they will be tracking you and they will make sure they deal with you. This is not a political issue. This is an American interest. Almost the America doesn't forget Donald Trump. Now, ain't Donald Trump, but the system in America will chase you. One city cry, they will chase you. 100 years cry, they will chase you. They will chase you. MP cry no matter tracking area and no matter MP na or to free Ghana. Who investigating? They not go tell you. Man who see investigating. And they defend. Would you free the jury? Now we're credit yes, I would take up your mouth, within Ghana, my wako. And come back to wow, the South Africa, Dubai, a Moko holiday would do Dubai. But America for some money, Dubai for Nacho. 81 years and I'll Dubai court, and get a move you, straight. Can they won't do one day? Where they went in a contract fight case in Ghana court. Get a good lawyer in America because you are fighting federal charges. You are fighting state charges. It's a long road for Abu Treka. It's a long. Until I be brain, you do mobile America. No, they don't want the process. On the black rasta, black sheriff, and kind. Of course, I did. I F up. Who never mess up? I see that we do America court, let them know you are pleading. If you may plead deal to Sahaja for real, you plead deal. Don't go and fight it. Because I say for don't put an event against you. You plead deal. Now plead deal now we are no 2 years or so. Send your member was 10 years. Now oh can be or 1 mouse. Okay, member Musicano can walk a crowd more 2 million with the Bamamo. The Akano. Then you bet maybe as a federal prison here do because you're fighting federal charges and state charges. Federal charges you can do not try to me a party, one party, because on video, our horse, our own party. He's the only one who has the power to pardon you when it comes to federal charges. On pardon was it's your man, I know why you plead you. We are here for real, Libya. 20 years from the mama, one never be a match to Swama, or mama 15, 15 Lydia, we be away the 30 year, Ubano the 45. Hey, did money, you know, bonnet, but only to me, who is cannot say baby, one man walk a son of the best also, what is also maybe a years from the Bama no matter. I think that any advice from me money there, but I'm saying that generally, no, that Joe said, why did you require no plead guilty and seek Buddha among country about to know home questions, whether we bet me a plead, just seek information. We accuse person American and say, yeah, the work or two straight away. You can ask questions, say, who bet me a plea deal and a busa lawyer. No. First and foremost, get a lawyer and send a one land the crowd. One land they so a lawyer in Monimuya. Who need be a court? Usually they will assign a lawyer to you. But was the car no a lawyer? American lawyers do there any easy charges. Attorneys are very expensive in America. It do need be the court to appoint a lawyer for you. Now I catch a busa lawyer and whether bet me a plea deal. What your chances are? Oh, you plead deal. No other way with chances. Oh, Busano, so you guys all plead guilty. What are your chances? Busano, now lawyer in Chimunto. Now, if we can do that to mitigate a where you now can say, only more chia with the evidence of mass stacking up against you now, it can be something. You know, Abutrika, where the DIY, but Obibas here, if you enjoy alone, you know, and one, you know, nobody is supporting. Obi say you people claim you love the country, but you are supporting criminals. Obi are supporting criminal. Obi are criminal until say are convicted into one how they class affect you from. Learn something today. Ye charge you obi are criminal. Ye convicted. Ne do as a you see a bow for yes. Then you are a criminal. Until then, obi any rights of a criminal. Enti Emrano Ghana Constitution or American Constitution say obi are right to defend them. Inti Abutrika no Abutrika, we are supporting they all right to defend them. And we see a man to one. One person one person who just interested in sending comments and exposing your ignorance and insulting people. Once you answer Obebre, Obianya criminal to say a convicted. What you say? And it is a wound to be the other criminal. Yet didn't say maybe or differ on the bet me about this or a criminal. But Obianka say Abutrika you convicted. What you say? All right, so follow ya. All right, say lawyer and coach them manu. No dinner say my idea the constitution. Obia all right to counsel. In America, we need lawyer. Court the mama lawyer. Ghana Kasana can was say no, but we bring niska and our lawyers no so no into a for case. But usually legal aid for will give you that a support no ha. Into Obia criminal. Into nobody is supporting anybody so criminal or near criminal until second to say Odifo. What you are saying? To nobody is supporting Bonnet. Collins says here, America deported and extradited criminal Tamaklu, but granted honest Uforiata the green card, but also in Tiasemase. Sending them Tamaklu, you are convicted of that into another obey a criminal. Court a buano for that. Or no cross your appeal. Uforiata will be a buano for Massa. America, nobody they play with you. America, you know better to criminal Samawu. Se ni pana wo conviction ya convicting one. What the American come at you for a time da. But once I wouldn't conviction against Ofoyata, America for no mukako chase ni pana mamu. What you say? Aha. Se ni pana ya convicting that they are the judgment in America for be their friend full faith and credit. Now no credit doesn't even apply to Ghana. Ghana no member a committee. Se Ghana court can't say America court someone or some not the air juma on try case in there because they trust that judicial system. When you make an own yellow, I won't share that here, but you find a committee. And you won't convict you for America, I'm watching them out. But what said in Tabaclo, they are convicting them. It's already a copy of judgment in the call American in America, say Madame Code, that could do as them. Or the open so appeal, because who to meet in America now, you appeal to America, Ghana, and on the Diamo. Inti learn the difference between obi a charge no and obi a convict no. What I say, and they the same. When suya obebre, aha, inti no, ha, inti no suya. Lucy come and say, I don't know flow so you can't call anybody criminal, but oh and to boy, ubeka flow be back criminal, bra you don't allow the judicial to Juliet say he put himself in trouble. Who asked him to scam elderly people? Well, I don't want to jump to the conclusion and say was scamming elderly people. Court and also improve some power scamming elderly people. But on one case, sikali be benido. No mess happen. He shouldn't have spoken. Because muna can be a phone also mukoko to muko prove say and pass can be a baby. But unya ko campaign no patches and I didn't be a fork and what I say. It's no so yes, it's Ayeka is a team patrol. You don't be say, and I'm what I say. Someone you to be joining and now they a bar. But Bertrand's one cousin, Bertrand now can't criminal, chin Bertrand, no now can't criminal, I think people are just saying that Butcher can get criminal until see a back of it. Don't men do call you be bad names, because I wouldn't ask them that. Sometimes we do one man on you involved to cry. If you are not organ, nobody kind of fun. So, to be if you are not involved in the romance, can but if you are not the fun, so these are all possibilities. But again, Emrane said, the who would be back to where be at for a state prosecutor, so also prove some part or your romance scam was elderly people. So when you prove it, any abuni to a in America, so the moon found some demonstration in Ghana. You see the difference? Now Ghana, I'm not going to demonstration. And no, mammy,
doing this to politicians, and when they take advantage of us, we don't get it. About 20 miles, we ended up. Woo, you have a chance to you. Who's it? We are talking about you as a deaconess.
And we don't get any benefit.
What do you have to benefit from? If there is a situation, your life is what is more important, not what you eat at that point. I like
a first a wager MP the oil because what a sister way and one year because in Suato flood in a sea politicians go around the song or MP I mean got a bomb on the head sometimes no Onyani idea to be my I don't know sometimes ignorance also can it's sad because it munya when people and then the other member already because yeah two of us so that MPs will do things like this solve problem long term in the sense today you know more identify say area hand area then they bet me they are blocking flooding no a BCB no busa question who no throw more of them and a politician yeah more training and get the obedi and no me papa tia say no wasem bi o kan see edidi da na ye nya didi preko nti mo de amo pese politician de bia na abram 200 500 nti ambrem sikenti ubu afu you see what mo say ya dey work for ya ambrem sikenti ubu afu meanwhile what the MP is doing they what every MP should do go to the people ti o madre ti o mo problem ahe nsuo na yiri fa ahe dey na betimi aya amamo I know say sometimes frustration but mo bebre so baby amosi mo dan no ene kiosk yes mo fancy ho because you say wager dam yes am baby one thing another time next week about I'll talk about wager dam because in this day and age 21st century and focus space I think Ghana 7 ya bro so say Ghana ye be wager dam me kumukofo we must harvest in Siono and put it somewhere which ba pebre ba we can use in Siono to and then underground water reservoir ni ade nyina ye bi ade in this day and age yen to be developing system no when you move come KNUS for class come up with a solution how we can harvest wager down so no near DBC baby somebody will come up with the abroni be ya tina Ghana almost 70 years of independence and sister we are a voter mpacho mma ye ndwiri ko yanim na ye elevate your politics no nya bibia na ebebusa MP mma ye hwe nya hwe enye aduane ebedi nkwa na ye politics sometimes we must be concerned about the kola and dache ensure if flood is any part here 34 na se MP enya akukuduro ni abotre se mami join the human comfort of parliament air condition I mean bra me for na me muso me na problem no what can we do ni solve problem long term say dey be ni pen hubie ma o se amre wo hwe ani oh madam wanya dey honorable kudos what good job Kosona yes na jo man for separate yourself from the boys. Now this politics will be up kakra obedi. They are two abasa na ye call asin north or asin south. Kofoko na obi abeka ya maye sika 400 Ghana majimedi udi ye na won se nsuo yiri afaye no. Majimedi na mo brage wo camera so. Mudi ye no won se na nipa 34 de ewu no. Nsuo na yiri afaye nyina. What would do politics about ye? And the by engineer D, Yanko to Abano, I engineer the Yanto, Ubedi, Ubewuso. Your badges can be near African politics, no more elevating. We are better than that. We must deserve more. MPBA must do what this MP is doing. Go to the ground, engage the people, talk to the people. Oba Brocha, they do town hall meetings. Their town hall or community, county, district, they engaging the people who to make a church. No, young Kwandi and bro ye pedi. Ye pedi Gidie. Nto ma 200 Ghana na be save one. And we be man nsuo ni yiri wan kofo kro mo sika da dem. Why ti se nsuo na fa omo ni omo sika ni nyina ko. Shame unto us. Shame unto us. It's so sad. What I say? It's so sad. Ya fesi ani enda mo nyina wase but nkokon ketekete there still. You can wase the government a failure to. Emra so say you cannot create a government. You have failed. And then nkokon ketekete. You have failed, and we should not accept this any longer. Or see a cannot buy and say you have failed. Next time, remember, yeah, go getting